down into these caves and give you a brief tour. Alright, so this is all underneath the village. I've seen this before. This is underneath one of the farm plots. Going through those caves that are beyond that wall, I eventually found my way to this. I guess I don't really need to wall that up anymore. I found this, and I ended up digging my way back up out of it to find this, but I found this is a quicker route to get there. Let's get down to some beautiful, majestic ravines here. And right away, here's a skeleton spawner. So I will probably build a skeleton farmer down here. Now, experience, it works a little bit differently now, and I think they've done some... I just cannot talk anymore. I think my brain got done damaged. They've done some adjustments to the experience system and the way these kind of things would work to cut down on the amount of experience you can get from spawners. I think it's something like the longer longer an entity exists, the less experience you get, something like that. That makes these less effective than they used to be. But it kind of goes both ways, because experience only tops out at 30 now, or 30 levels is like the highest enchantment rather. And there's a lot more things that give you experience, so it's not a huge deal. It's not like a punch in the nuts over that. This expands out to more cavern. Let's take a quick look at that. See some bats rolling around down in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that because these tend to come out very dark. When I'm done, I got some iron there to get. And I haven't really gone down into that to collect all that stuff, and I don't know where that goes. It may lead to more caves. But I haven't explored that fully yet. But I did do some roaming around back this way. Back this direction is actually where I came in at. It's not all lit up. It's still a little bit dangerous. You'll see what I mean when I get there. Yep. Creeper. Yep. Hey, buddy. So that does happen occasionally. Hey, there's a friendly bat. Friendly bats scare the holy hell out of me when I'm in a cave. Ah! That also scares me. And I'm staring at these weird torch flickers that are flying through the sky here. I guess it's just a bug with the latest version of the game, 1.44. Hopefully they'll get that fixed the next time. It's kind of annoying, but I guess it's not as bad as some of the other ones. Villagers seem to be doing alright. I have noticed on occasion when I popped in the game that they seem like occasionally they might, when I reload the level, they might spawn in next to the house instead of inside the little gated area there. So that is a problem. And there's an Enderman. Let's fight him. Oh, God. Oh, hello, sir. He is somewhere. You know, I'm just realizing that these rooms are tall enough for this guy to get in. Where are you at? I don't want to go out there and fight him. There's some creepers out there too. Where is this guy? There he is. Back down. Ah! Oh, God. Where'd he vanish off to? I didn't kill him. There you are. Now he's dead. Well, now I have to go out. Yeah, I was hoping for that ender pearl. All right. Which is looking good. Oh, there's another one. I fight you. Ah! Oh no! Maybe not the best idea I ever had. Don't mind me, Ender Buddy. I'm just picking up some stuff. Are we doing all right? I fight you! Want those Ender Pearls. Alright, let's check out something here. Duh. Okay. Take some of this paper. If you remember how to make a map, put this compass in there. We have an empty map. And so now they pop in, they're created empty. And the reason they're created empty is this is how you can clone maps. If I create a second map, I can place the empty map with the map I will soon draw on in there. It will clone the map. And while we're in here, let's make another item frame, because that's part of what's going on. Pop in an item frame. So the map is empty. You can see it doesn't do anything until you right click with the map out, and then it draws in your area. That's actually pretty nice. I think this pretty much encapsulates the entirety of the village as it currently stands. And for right now, we are just going to place this right here. And so you can put these in the item frames, and it's pretty neat. Can you rotate it? Yeah, I don't know why you would want to rotate it, but whatever. You can place these in the item frames, and you can see that little green dot there is showing you where a map is placed in an item frame. So you can use this to mark different areas on your map by placing maps in item frames and putting them on walls, and it'll point with these little green pointers on the map in those areas. You can also expand this map out. I'm not going to do this, but let's make some more. You can expand the map out by adding more paper to it. And I believe there are 5 levels of map expansion you can make. So we'll make this map. Right click to draw the map. Still drawn. I don't really know if it's going to mess anything up if I stop in the middle of that. And then just surround it with more paper. So we'll do a one-time expansion. And it's a little bit larger. And you can get this pretty large. I don't have a lot of holdings right now in the world, so there's not much point in having a million of these floating around or having a really large map either. I'm going to put you right here. There we go. Pretty cool. Hey, buddy. I knew he was around here somewhere. Alright, if you remember from last time, I had mentioned that I built this little simple chicken coop, and I ended up cutting that footage out for simplicity's sake and to keep the episode down on length. It's really nothing fancy. It's just a 5x5 hole with a hole going down in the center, water source in each of the 4 corners, which makes the water all flow towards the center. Chickens will float on top of the water, and then the water drains down into the hole, carries it out through a stream. I put a pressure plate here to block off the water, and it doesn't do anything else right now, but you could easily hook this up to an indicator system to let you know that eggs are ready to be picked up. This is really super basic. Nothing fancy about it. I got 8 chickens in there right now. Spent about, let's say like 2 hours just sitting over here collecting eggs. Not getting a whole lot of eggs, but it works. But I'd like to build something fancier than that, and I'll probably build it underground. Not necessarily where I will be doing a lot of work, because that clucking will drive me mad. But out of the way, and that's also why I don't want it up on the top, because I'm working up there more. But first up, I want to construct a storage area, a proper storage area. And my thinking was we could put one down here somewhere, maybe just even loaded up underneath the village here. Now you can see where that cobblestone is, for the most part down here, is underneath the dirt and roads in the city, in the village up top. And I like to build another layer on top of that just so I'm not, having stuff blast down in here. Now if a creeper blows up, it'll probably blow a hole straight through anyway, but better safe than sorry. So let's go ahead and put down a table. We can do some work to clean all this up anyway, flatten some of this stuff out, fill some of this stuff in, maybe clean this thing up a little bit. And I don't like having the sand right under the surface all over the village, so I'm going to try and clean some of that up. So that is what we are going to do. So let's get started. And cleaned up, at least. I'm not going to say done. Like I was saying, probably going to leave these openings down here. And this is the lower portions of the caves. And I kind of like the idea of being able to see that stuff down there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this room here, what I'm going to use this for. It's right underneath the farm plot. But I'm going to leave it open for right now since I cleared all that sand out of there. Let us make a whole bunch of wood, a whole bunch of sticks, a bunch of planks. Let's make some fences, because I'm thinking lining these chests up with fences would be pretty cool. It's probably more than I will ever need. But let's go with that. And yeah, we'll build it this way. And there we go. I could go 3 tall on these, and you know what? I think I will go 3 tall. Could probably even go 4 tall on these. But let's stick with 3 tall for the time being. Just pack them in. Alright, that would be the basic concept of it. I could actually, I could close this in more. Lock these in. I like being able to walk around them though, because it's possible I may have multiple entrances and could come across from different angles. So let's just start putting some stuff in here. Alright, so there we go. Not a whole tremendous amount of organization. I don't have large quantities of anything. I think what I have the most of right now, unfortunately, is these. And I kind of regret making all of these. I spent a lot of time at the cobblestone generator, generating cobblestone to make all these, and then decided I wasn't going to use them the way I thought it was. So I have a lot of those now. Let's really carry around some of this stuff. I like having building materials on hand when I'm caving, because, it's helpful. It's helpful to have that. Let's just put some torches up on these. Just light this up just a little bit more. Like I said before, not a fan of darkness. I think this will look bright. I'll do something different with the lighting eventually when I have more materials at my disposal. But this will do for now. So pretty much just how it breaks down. Pretty clear how you see it. Cobblestone. Got a lot of cobblestone, but it's not just cobblestone. It's also smooth stone, mossy stuff made from cobblestone. Sand and glass, gravel and flint, dirt. You got your pine trees, your jungle trees, your birch trees, oak trees, ore, which includes coal, emeralds I just threw in there, diamonds, iron, and gold. Redstone's technically an ore, but I gave it its own box, which includes all redstone stuff. This is the drops box. Drops. Food! Even though a lot of this is uncooked, just put it in there. And this, even though a lot of this is technically food as well, I just kind of like keeping all the plant stuff together. Kind of like that. Put the bone meal in there too. And then I just got a dump box for stuff that doesn't fit anywhere yet. I'm not going to make a chest for obsidian or glowstone or snow or books right now, because I just don't have enough of it to justify it. But this is a start. And I like to expand this out like this. Just, you know, add some more chests as the need grows. So, it's good. I feel good about this. Still a lot of work, though. Still a lot of work, because I want to redo all this under area and make it, you know, jazz it up. I don't like the raw look of it. It's not too bad. Also got to clean up this entryway, and I'm going to spend some time thinking about what I want to do with that. But I have another project in mind, and that is the chicken coop. So here's the chicken coop. It's alright. I think I can do better. And I have kind of an idea in mind of what I want to see. And I'm going to need birchwood, I think. I like the light color of that. I'm going to chop down some birchwood, and then we'll find a nice suitable spot under the village, underground, where we can build this. And we'll get to work. Alright, so I've gathered plenty of birchwood. Might mix it up with some jungle wood planks. I've got my oak wood, and usually I use the oak to make signs and crafting tables and sticks and stuff, because I generally tend to end up with a lot more of it. I get a lot more saplings out of oak trees than I do from anything else. And since these, the colored ones, and it's probably just out of habit, because these are still like special to me because they have different color. They're not going to produce a different colored signs or sticks or things like that, so I'd rather just use oak. Got some glass, got some glowstone, because I'm not going to use that anywhere else right now. Kind of like to build some glowstone lamps. I need more materials for that, but I'll get plenty more of this. Got some water, got some crafting table, one, and I think I got a spot picked out, but I forgot the eggs. Okay, I've got plenty of birchwood, all these eggs here, which will hopefully be enough, because chickens only hatch every 1 out of 8 eggs, so I'm never quite sure if it's enough. Got some glass, got some glowstone, pine, jungle, oak planks, and of course crafting bench and some water. And I think I got a spot down here. Kind of want it a little bit out of the way, because I don't want to be hearing chickens all the time. Drop down here, and of course I need to do a lot of work here to make this all entrance a lot nicer. I'm thinking, you know, back in this direction, probably pretty good. Probably about, oh, let's just start here. Let's just start here. That's why we bring the crafting table. Without any iron. Alright, let's dig. Okay, so here's where we're at. I've dug this channel down, 2 down, and I've got these signs in place here, subjects. Yep, need one more sign here to make this complete. Also didn't realize you now get 3 signs for the price of 1, and that is mighty nice. This will be subject 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe asking where 1 through 4 is. I'm going to leave that open to expanding this upward, otherwise you can just call it whatever you like. And so, I've dug this all down here, and we're going to start with one. I'm not going to start with the one on the end because I kind of inopportunely put this crap here. So we're going to just build up this one here, subject 6, so you can see what's going on. And I like alternating between these two. I think it's pretty good color mix. And some glass. Some glass up there. Let's get up top. Make sure you can get back down. And we drop that water just above the sign there. And then the chicken would go here, and the glowstone would go here. So I got some eggs, and I got some glowstone, and let's see how many chickens we can get. Now there's a chance, I don't know what the odds are of it happening, but there is a chance of the egg spawning more than one chicken. And I'm always hopeful for that. And hopefully these chickens don't run wild in here, because I hate loose chickens. Nope. Don't aim for the corner, I guess. Got 1, 2. We can get a third in here without murdering them. No, 2. 2 will do. Even though there's only one subject, let's just call them identical twins. Contamination, cloning, whatever you want to call it. And then we cap that off, and we'll cap this off. And I'll just put a little torch up there just to light that up right now. I'll probably close that off when I'm over. And then put a little roof up there, so probably didn't need to put that stuff in. And so there you go. You got these chickens in this chamber here. And as they lay their eggs, we'll drop a water bucket down below this one. And that will carry the eggs over to this collection spot. And I don't even need this anymore because I moved stuff around. Maybe I had some other plan, I don't know. Will I even be able to get to that this currently? Probably not. So let's clean this up very quickly without falling to our deaths if we can. And we're done. Nice lovely row of chickens. Locked in captivity. I don't know what that guy is standing on. Stuck in a block or something. But he's alive. Wasn't able to get 2 in all of them. Having more than one just increases the rate of chicken drops. What is there 3 in that guy? Well, I guess, except for that. Where these chickens are coming from. Something weird. The mob management in the newer versions. But there we go. And these eggs will they will grow up. The eggs will drop. They'll roll down this little chamber here, and I can pick them up. Now there's a little bit fancier method of collecting the eggs that will require some redstone trickery, and I'll have to get to that another episode because I don't think I have enough redstone to pull it off, and I also need that redstone for the next episode, which will be what to do with these guys after you've got a fat load of eggs. And, of course, the answer is you murder them.